disgusting.
All right, today we are going to focus on something called bond enthalpies. Bond enthalpies then are bonds that are broken in our reactants. We have some sort of activation energy that's involved, and then we reform them as products. If our reactants have more energy than our products, what type of reaction is it? Exothermic. If it's the reverse of that, then it would be endothermic. Okay? So what they will do is they will give you a chart where they give you these average bond enthalpies for the bonds that are broken. So you have to start out drawing the molecules that are involved in your reactants and calculating how much heat's involved in that. And then you minus the bonds that are broken and the products. Okay?
That's it? Cool. We're already almost done with notes.
So we are going to draw these structures out. So we've got a carbon, 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 and we have hydrogens attached around the carbon. We also have our oxygen here. Remember, oxygen is double bonded to the other oxygen.
That's true.
So that we have the proper formal charge applied. So that these end up having 0 formal charge, because remember, we do should minus has. Oxygen should have 6. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, each bond we count as 1 when we do should minus has. So that gives that an overall formal charge of 0 for each atom. Okay? So that's drawn properly. Now we need to draw out our products. We also need to balance this guy. 5 and 3 and 4. So we're going to have 5 of these. I could draw 5, or we could just remember that there's 5 when we come to do our math here. Our CO2, then, we're going to do that one. So carbon, we've got an oxygen here and an oxygen here, double bonded, and we have minimized our formal charge with this so that everything has a formal charge of 0. And then our water, we have 2 lone pairs of electrons on our oxygen, and then we have our hydrogen. Okay? Everybody cool with this? The drawings, I'll let you draw those, and then we'll talk about what we do from there.
Okay, you can go. Are we your tiniest chemistry class?
No. There's only 9 in there.
Oh, we have 10. Someone dropped.
Yeah, but I feel like dropping when we have literally 4 more days left.
Someone could be failing.
Okay, you ready?
Just like you drop.
So what we're going to do next is we're going to find the bonds that are in here and identify how many we've got and taking our coefficients. So for this guy, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 CH bonds.
Impressive.
So I'm going to go up to my chart here. I'm going to find the CH bond. I see that that's 413. So I've got 8 times 413 for this guy.
Cool.
I also have what else going on here? Yep, I've got a C and a C bond, and I have 2 of those. So So I need to go back up to my chart and find the CC, which is 348. Over here, I have O, so I've got a double bond for oxygen. So I'm going to find that in my chart. They didn't draw that out for us like they did everything else. I don't know why, but that's 495. But how many of those do I have? Times 5, right? Okay. So this side is my bonds broken. So I'm going to total all of this stuff up, and that's going to be this side, and then we're going to subtract it from this side. So over here, then I have an oxygen and a carbon bond. How many of those do I have double bonded between a carbon and oxygen? 2. But I'm going to end up, so 2 times, what does that end up being? 799, is that right? Are my eyes seeing that right? Okay. So 2 times 799, but then I need to take that answer and multiply by 3. And then over here, I've got 2 times, for my OH bond, 2 times what? OH. There it is, 463. And then I need to take that and multiply by 4. No, 8. No, yeah, no, it is 4. Yeah, so, yeah, okay. All right, so we're going to add all of this stuff up and all of this stuff up, and then we're going to subtract. Okay? No,
Really? This whole section is it?
I don't think so.
No, not like, there's stuff in this that's on the back.
Same this section, like 515.7. There's probably not that many though. You haven't read as long.
Right here, there's
So we do the right side minus the left side, is that what you said?
Product or reactants minus product. Yeah, broken minus formed.
Oh. And what's the unit kilojoule?
Oh, go back up to your chart. What do they give it in? Kilojoules per mole. Yep.
you add them all together.
This guy, you're going to get a number for him. You're going to get a number for all of this added together. And it's this minus this. Broken minus formed. You're breaking these to form these.
Excuse me.
Huh?
Children, what are you doing?
Look at hard and fine.
I'm not. I'm itching my eye.
Why are you doing that?
To cover up his crime.
Please. Okay, can we do the redo?
Why is this not working? Why can't things just work for me?
Smaller number minus the
No, the reactants minus the products. Josh, have you been listening today?
Not really.
What's this?
Well, no wonder you don't understand the movie.
That's why I come in 8 hours.
Wait, you come in this class 8th hour? Can I come in this class 8th hour tomorrow?
Sure. All right, now it's going to let me draw. Okay, so this is going to equal
Jonas doesn't have it.
3304.
I know, but I think it's from getting my blood now. Or you can take this.
Not contagious.
So this is 696.
Please.
So this part ends up being 4,000. And then 495 times 5 is 2475. So this whole side over here ends up being 6475.
Olivia, do you think the school nurse knows how to go rashes?
She'll just tell you to call your mama and get some allergy medicine.
Rash cream. Oh my gosh.
Just put some ice on it.
She won't give you anything. Maybe ice. That's all she can give you.
If it's a disease.
I don't know. I guess if
2,
it's
3, 9,
ring, she
4.
might be able to say, I think it might be ringworm. Go see the doctor, but I don't know more than that.
2 points. It's
$7.99
bad.
times
I had it for like
6. So
$4.
this ends up being 4794.
Everything that's itchy is worse.
And this ends up being 3704. Yeah, if you scratch it, you make it worse because you're releasing histamines. And then that just makes it itchier. It's like this.
I can bring you weird thing. What can
It's
I
like
bring
mosquito
you?
bites.
I can bring, what is it called? It's in like a weird tube.
Okay, so this side over here ends up being 8498. So if we take this guy,
It's only on one arm, right where I got
No, yeah, that's mine too. Look it.
Stop it. You're making me feel worse.
so if we take this minus this, we end up with negative 2023, and that's going to be kilojoules per mole. And that would be your answer. Endothermic or exothermic?
That should be.
Exothermic, yeah, which makes sense. You're combusting this. You're going to be giving off heat. If you're burning something, it's giving off heat. I mean, you know that from like your life, right?
True.
Okay, so
So what makes it negative? Who's right now?
this minus this is a negative number.
That's why I asked you. You said that you take the bigger number.
I said you do the reactants minus, reactants minus.
Broken
the
minus formed. Broken minus
You were the
formed.
one that was
Broken
like,
minus
"Think
formed."
about it, yeah.
All right, so let me see. Yeah, I took that question off. Yeah, I'm not doing the we do for you because there's not that many questions on here. So I have the answer key up front. Stop your whining.
There's 6.
There's so many questions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it ends up being 6 questions. So stop your whining.
Okay. Calculate the energy.